Hello, my name is Dorothy and I work for Pinkopo Limited. Thank you very much for applying to the job of bookkeeper, data entry and admin support. I'd like to give you a little introduction of what we do and what we would like you to help us with. There are two essential parts of the business: letting agency business for long-term tenants and short-term holiday accommodation. The long-term lets are what we call HMO, House of Multiple Occupation. Usually we have from 4 to 6 tenants living in one house, each taking a room and sharing the kitchen, bathrooms, garden and other facilities. This is a legitimate type of tenancy in the UK and we need to obtain a license to operate. There is a lot of paperwork involved as each tenant is on a separate tenancy. We currently manage 20 tenants, but this number is growing fast. But you are most likely to be involved in the second part of the business, short-term holiday accommodation, also known as serviced accommodation. We operate in Cambridge, England. We currently have 18 properties ranging from one-bedroom flats to five-bedroom houses, and this number is rising rapidly too. We typically have guests that stay between 2 nights and a few months. Sometimes it's the tourists who come to Cambridge to enjoy a lovely weekend with friends and family. Sometimes it's the business travellers who are here to attend a conference or working on a particular project. Sometimes it's a group of contractors who work in Cambridge on a construction project that lasts a few months. They live in our properties from Monday to Friday typically and usually go home on the weekends to their own homes, maybe in Scotland, maybe Northern Ireland, or Northern England or even Europe. We advertise on different online travel agencies. There are listings on Booking.com, Airbnb, Expedia, HomeAway and many other websites. We currently have 2 full-time members of staff, 1 part-time and 6 to 7 contractor workers. We're very busy managing bookings online and offline, managing payments and penalties, checking in and out guests, responding to guest inquiries and solving problems. When new properties become live, we need to furnish them, setting them up and making them live on the online travel agencies. Now, in terms of your duties particularly, they have a lot to do with numbers. So the general bookkeeping, of course. So we'd like you to prepare basic books for annual accounts, management accounts, VAT returns, that's the value added tax, VAT returns, etc., to be passed on to our external accountants who will do the formal filing and submission to the HMRC, the finance department of the UK government. And also we'd like you to assist our full-time member of staff in preparing invoices and taking payments from guests. I'd also like you to do bank reconciliations to check if a corporate client, say, have made the bank transfer to our accounts to pay for their staff stay. Also, there's a lot of staff expenses that need processing, so we'd quite like you to do that as well. And also there's the purchase and sales ledgers to maintain. And also there are a few data entry duties and which I think the bookkeeper would be the best person to do. For instance, we have quite a few spreadsheets that record the guests' reservation details in Excel spreadsheets, and we'd like you to manually input those data from our channel manager software and from our online travel agencies. And we'd like a really comprehensive sheet of all the details of our bookings. And also we'd like you to check the rates on the online travel agencies against our internal toolkit rates, because sometimes the channel managers' rates don't get pushed onto Booking.com or Airbnb correctly, and we need to be constantly checking that they are pushed correctly and there are no mistakes in translating these rates. Also, there's the monitoring of competitor rates and reservations to understand how we're doing competitively in the marketplace. And also, we'd like you to monitor the staff's performance against their key performance indicators, the KPIs. And there are also ad hoc requirements in compiling and analysing existing data to make it meaningful. and sometimes we need you to help us with the admin duties. I haven't put down a lot in this job description, just the responding to basic customer queries using the automated system. But as you become potentially full-time and taking on more and more obligations, there will be more admin duties for you to do. So initially, I'd like you to start on a part-time basis, but as soon as you demonstrate that you are a very capable worker, I do have a lot of jobs to give to you to make this a full-time job. So there's enough talking from me. I'd really like to get to know you a bit more. So please, could you complete this little exercise for me? Please send me an email to info@pinkopal.co.uk with the subject title Bookkeeper Job. Then, in the main body of the email, please write down which part of the job that you're most interested in and why. Just a few sentences, not an essay, please. And thirdly, I'd like you to attach an Excel spreadsheet that you have designed to capture the response time to guests' queries. To explain it a little bit more, so previously I mentioned that we would like you to work on monitoring our staff's KPIs, the key performance indicators, one of which is how soon they answer the guests' questions. So, for example, a guest has booked to stay with us from 1st of November to the 5th of November on Airbnb. They emailed us on the evening of 27th of September to ask if it's okay to check in at 2 p.m. instead of 4 p.m., which is our normal check-in time. Now, my customer services manager replied to this message on the morning of 1st of October, which is a 3.5-day lag. Now, we get a lot of queries every day, so I would like you to design a spreadsheet which either you or me or someone else can easily use and enter the data to monitor how soon questions are answered. This is a really simple task. I just want a very basic spreadsheet, just like how basic this video is. No need to format the file, no need for the macros, just a really simple sheet with a very simple algorithm so that everybody can use it. I hope that makes sense. So please send this email to info@pinkopal.co.uk by the end of play, 4th of October. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much.